What's happening? We trapping. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. We in the Victory Monday. I hope everybody's feeling good, feeling great this morning. We in here, man. Our Cowboys kicking behind, you understand me? Let's get it. It's not an ugly Monday no more because we have football to celebrate. Your Cowboys are 2-0, baby. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. Shout out to Stella Lockhart, Micah Lockhart, the Lockhart squad. Shout out to Miss Patrice Langford, John Max Swain in the building, Pizza Halfway, Gold, Kevin Hicks, Desmond Iron Man. Who else? Mr. Willie T, Tanisha Dixon Ford in the building, Paul Rodriguez in the building, April Barnes in the building, Miss Gina L. Chase in the building, Tommy Montoya, Queen Cowboy Sports in the building. We in here, man. Our Cowboys 2-0. Don't let nobody steal your joy now. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. We in the building with it, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad that will not charge a card. Let's go. We in here, man. We need y'all to tell your aunties, cousins, and nephews that landlord need them views. So make sure you use that like and share for the squad that will not charge a card. We 2-0, baby. Let's get it. Let's go. And first and foremost, we gotta make sure these haters doing the most. Exactly what they was put on God's green earth to do. And you already knew that's hate, man. Let's get this trap jump around the corner now. Y'all, hey, it's Victory Monday, baby. Let's get it. Yeah. We on our way, baby. Let's go. Empire. Yeah.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face. Hey, I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Hey, ain't no looking back.
We chasing.
Came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but just let them hate. Hey, that what make them hate. That what make them hate. Hey, and we just getting cake and they just in the way. Hey, that what make them hate. That what make them hate. Hey, cause we just getting cake and they just in the way. Hey, landlord is showing how to ball, boy. You ain't even on the team, you just a ball boy. Real high, used to rock knockout, but it's real now. Real fly. I probably average your career high. We the one they hating on, they probably wanna kill. When they got our own band, we hollin' a deal. Long little CEO, CIP the dollar. Took my brother, that made me go harder. That turned me to a monster. Now I'm focused on the comma. I'ma run up them comma. The summer, run up them numbers, yeah. I know that they hate the way the ball man, rockin' all this ball man, street made on the chain. I can't see a thing, all this money in my face. Hey, I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Hey, ain't no looking back, we came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but can just let them hate. Hey, that what make them hate. That what make them hate. Hey, and we just getting K and they just in the way. Hey, that what make them hate. That what make them hate. Hey, cause we just getting cake and they just in the way. Hey.
Now you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through your phone, but I promise you, it's Victory Monday, baby.
Trap.
Victory Monday. Trap. You understand me, man? Hey, don't let nobody rain on your parade. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Hey, it is very, very difficult. It is a difficult task to win in the NFL. Don't let nobody tell you no different now. Don't let nobody tell you no different because they going to try to steal your joy. They don't want to see the Cowboys being happy. They don't want to see happy Cowboy fans. Y'all going to stand up there and play with them. Y'all going to let them do you like that, huh? They told you that the Jets had one of the best defenses in the league until you playing right. They said the Jets had a good defense. Oh, the Jets defense. Oh, the Jets defense. Then they say that. Trap. Everybody good till the Cowboys run up on them. Everybody tough till the Cowboys step up to them. I don't understand how y'all be letting these people play with y'all. Now, keep that same energy, sir. Keep that same that same energy. We're not going to let you escape it. You was talking all crazy the other day. Now, when we put foots on them, when we put hands on them young men, when we do that, now it's a different tune you're singing. But we're not going to let you escape that. You're going to have to hold that. You're going to have to stay silent on it.
Well, I'm silent and stand on whatever.
We're not going to let you let it go.
Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go.
Y'all know we lit today, man. It's Victory Monday, man. Was it a bird or a plane? What was it, man? I don't know. Oh. It's the very That's what it is. Y'all already know, man. My people had something to say. The Cowboy got something to say today. But listen, you all already know the raffle, it ends on the 5th. So, you know, we've been doing it for a month, and, you know, you got a chance to win a signed Oso Digazua Nefarious hat, a 1 of 1, man. You know, this goes towards me doing improvements, upgrades, and dedicating more time to doing this, man. One day I could be full-time, maybe, you know, with the support of the nation. So I appreciate everybody that's been supporting already, man. But listen, Oso Digazua got 3 sacks in 2 games, man.
Trap.
I'm just saying, though, like, hey, Osa going crazy, man. He is off the chain so far, man. I can't wait to see how his season gonna play out, man. But that was my housekeeping, man. You know, $5 raffle interest if you want to support Landlord Sports. But let's continue. We got some trap topics.
Jack Todd to the ESPN. How do you define complimentary football? What does it mean to you?
Winning. Simple. Winning.
You're 2 straight games now without a pick. You didn't have that happen all of last year. Is there anything that goes to what you've done this offseason so far?
What about
Dak is sick and tired of y'all, bro. Did you see that look? Dak is absolutely sick of y'all. Listen to your quarterback.
the year before that, or the year before that, or the year before that?
Well, all of last year. Is there anything that goes to what you've done this offseason so far?
What about the year before that, or the year before that, or the year before that?
Well,
You know, last year's last year, and it's something, you know, I've left, and, you know, the interceptions, all that, it's. I guess when you lead the league, it'll never go away. But as I stated last year, every one of them has their story. But that's not where my mind is. It's not something I think about. Just being candid, I really don't care about the questions about them at this point. I know how efficient this offense is. I know the work that I've put into this game, the work that we've put in as a unit, and yeah, I mean that's not even a thought process. Yeah, I'm going out there just trying to complete the ball, get the ball to these guys, the playmakers that we have, get it to them in space, let them go do their thing, and then I'm still going to take some shots. I'm still going to, you know what I mean?
Hey, man, look at my quarterback.
Trap.
Look at my quarterback, man. Hey, Dak is sick of y'all. Did y'all see that facial expression? He looking like, listen, sir, I'm still throwing the ball. I'm sick of y'all. Y'all don't listen. Interceptions are a bad thing. We understand that. Interceptions should not happen. We understand that. We get that. But at the same time, man, interceptions are a part of the game, just like injuries. They happen. We just don't want them to happen in critical situations, in grim situations. That's what we don't want. But you better believe Dak Prescott looking like, look, I'm still taking chances, sir. Dak looking like, man, hey, I don't care what y'all talking about. I'm still going to take chances, and I'm still going to be aggressive and take chances and give my wide receivers their opportunities. I'm still going to do that. And I'm glad he feel that way, man, because you don't want to take the fight out of the dog. You know what I'm saying? If you take the fight out of the dog, he completely just castrated. He's no good no more. You might as well put that dog down. You know what I'm saying?
Don't work.
You might as well put him down. Because, listen, that's why Dak's still standing firm on that. He like, listen, man, I'm still taking chances. He's not going to let y'all tap him out into submission. He's not going to allow that. That's what I love about my quarterback. He's still letting y'all know. I don't care how many interceptions y'all talk about. We still going to be aggressive, and I'm going to still push the ball down the field without fear. I love it. Shout out to Mr. Neil Fiver with the $5 super. I appreciate you, sir. He says, Micah Parsons is a full-grown man on the defense, full-grown damn man. Hey, man, that boy Micah Parsons is different.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
They gonna sing songs about that young man. I'm telling you, he going down in the history books. In his story. Yeah. He'll go down in history, man. That boy is different, man. But let's continue.
Not shy away from the confidence that I have and the work that we've put in on some one-on-ones and give these guys opportunities, but I don't even think about that at this point.
John Michaud, The Athletic. Going into this season, there was a lot of talk with Mike taking over the offense and West Coast offense about timing and footwork and things like that. With your footwork timing up with the receivers, how do you think that's gone for you through these first 2 games?
Yeah,
We talking about how the Texas Coast footwork and everything basically is on the same accord, is aligned with the way he moved, the way he read. This is finna be wonderful.
great. Honestly, great. I mean, I haven't looked at the film, but I think if you go back and you watch this film, you'll see that my footwork is tied into exactly with the receivers, whether it's going to number 1, whether it's a hip getting to number 2, or whether, hell, I scrambled on the 3rd down because, my feet told me to do so. And that's credit to him. Yeah, I mean, taking the plays that we've been great at over the years, mixing it with the principles of the West Coast to get the Texas Coast. Yeah, it's been awesome. It really has. It's been awesome. Just it's easier for me to train in that sense. Is listen to my feet. You know what I mean? Practice pays off when you.
Easier for me to train. These are things he could not do last year. Listen, when you sitting up here reading, letting the wide receiver read, then you got to read. That's too much thinking. That's going to mess up your footwork for sure. That's why you seen Dak looking crazy that first game against the Bucs, because he can't be decisive in his footwork because he don't know what the receiver finna do. This is all stuff that shouldn't be. This is Kellen Moore reinventing the wheel. This is why we don't have to worry about this any longer, because we have somebody who's helping Dak instead of making him do something way too complicated for no reason. Shout out to the wordologist with the $2 super. He said, "What's up, landlord? What's happening with you, sir?"
Get into the game because
appreciate you.
Yeah, it's almost a rhythm and it's almost a dance. So yeah, it's been great.
It's too easy to slide
Hey, Dak,
in.
Jared
Toxic
Bell,
Tom
USA
down and
Today.
slide in. What's
Talking
happening?
about rhythm and stuff.
Chris
2
Davis.
blowout wins. Obviously, great to have some momentum. What?
Ed Werder, ESPN, over here on the left, Dak.
Gotcha.
Could you speak to how you're able to use CD's versatility to get him the ball 11 times and get favorable matchups when an opponent has one really elite corner and you can keep him away from him as much as you want?
Yeah, I mean, we'll understand that they don't move their elite guy into the slot. That's one way, just simple as that. But then, other than that, and he stays on the right side of the field for the most part. Just it goes into the preparation, the game plan. Credit Mike, credit Brian, Schottenheimer, credit the coaches really just for the plan that they put together, understanding that we're going to be able to attack them and get one of our best players in favorable positions. But I don't know if there's going to be a game where I don't think CD is the favorable matchup. And
hey, man, he said CD is him, sir.
Trap.
Shout out to HTM Sports in the building. It says 2-0 on a pro. You know what I'm saying? On a 304. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to the wordologist with the $5 super again. He says, when was the last time Dallas used 3 or more running backs for scheme and not injury? Rico, Deuce, Turpin, and Pollard, unheard of, and Big D. Man, that's complimentary football at its best. That is veteran play calling at its best. This is stuff that you can't get nowhere. You cannot duplicate this. You cannot get this from nowhere else but experience. This is the only place you can get it from. If you ain't got the experience, you won't have these.
credit to their guy, credit to number one, hell of a player. I mean, I honestly was trying to throw a ball on a play, almost picked off and went the other way. So all the credit to him, but I think 88's one of the best in the game, and he's going to continue to get better and show that week in and week out.
Dak said he was trying to throw that ball away, too. It looked like a bad interception, but Dak tried to throw the ball away. This is Micah Parsons. You know who that is. Him Jones.
Yeah, it just means that you're improving. Those little things you talk about, finishing games, closing them out, smothering people, not giving them that hope and dream that they could come back in this game and think they're on the same playing field as us.
Wait a minute, Micah.
Trap.
That boy said they don't deserve to be on the same field as us, man. Hey, if Micah Parsons, I need to start listening to him every morning. Like, he gonna get you up out the bed, ain't he? He gonna get you up out the bed. Micah Parsons got just it got that it factor, man. He make you want to get up and go. He make you want to go get up and hit people, man. He do. I just love it, man. This dude is different, man. He is just different. This dude said, we don't want to let them even think that they deserve to be on the same field as us. That's some gangster stuff right there, man. Don't play with Micah Parsons. We know who he is, man.
That's the type of things you want to see, not the constant repetition. That means you're not learning. So I'm very happy where we're at right now.
How your work ethic is what stands out most to him. How do you kind of, I guess, go full out on every single play, and how do you recharge?
Man, I'm just hungry, bro. I mean, to me, it don't matter where I am, where I'm at. I'm coming. I don't care if I'm gassed out, my lungs hurt. Mind over matter. I think every time I'm out there, I seize every opportunity. Unlike some guys, man, they take this opportunity for granted. I take this extremely to the heart. This organization changed my life, so I'm just trying to give everything I had back to the fans, to Mr. Jones, and all my teammates.
Man.
Once again, I'm going to let the play keep speaking for itself. I ain't going to speak too far in the future. I'm going to worry about now and what's going on right now and continue to get better with my guys and continue to improve why we're going to be one of the most dominant teams in the NFL.
Man, tell them.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him, Jones, I'm him, Duncan.
Let them know, Michael. They said, I'm sorry, I should have said something about this earlier, but Sharif Floyd, the coach that had fainted last night, they say he's doing okay. He had got up and under his own power, so that's all good signs. He probably just got a little too hot, but he ended up being okay. So that's good. They said he's okay. That's the only news they got on him, so we'll continue. It just says he's okay.
The year been a goal for you in your career?
When I talk about Defensive Player of the Year, I don't look at the subject of the award. I look at the subject, and when I say I want to be the best player in the NFL, so whatever comes with that, I don't think just qualify myself as just a defensive player. I think I'm a most valuable player.
He said he want to be the best player in the NFL, not defensive player, the best players.
Trap.
We finna get through these last couple of interviews, then we're going to crank it up on some discussions about the game.
Jamar Chase, and you said, I'll show you. You all didn't have a game like this. What does it mean to be able to do exactly that, to show everybody?
Just going out there and playing football. I know what I'm capable of doing and the things that I'm pretty good at. So, yeah, man, it's the show ain't over. I'm still going. Week in and week out, I'm proving it to myself and proving it to my guys that I'm one of them ones also.
I'm one of them ones, CD. You one of them ones.
Trap.
I'm sorry, man. They got to be lit today. This defense is just ridiculous, y'all.
Something new to say about Micah. Nah. He's the GOAT. He the GOAT.
Said Micah the GOAT out here, man. Look, it seems like him and Trey is like the perfect duo because Trey is not that loud. He don't talk that much, and Micah gonna tell you everything. You understand? So it's like they the perfect combo. That makes sense why they real cool and why they clicked up like they did. Like they a perfect combo.
Trying to keep Wilson away from you a little bit. Even though you move around, but just some of the.
Who knows? Who knows what they were playing? I don't know. Very good player though.
Right. Yeah. No. I'm surprised at how many turnovers you guys are just accumulating in the last couple of years. Not so much the first 2 weeks, but just since you've been here.
Yeah. You said am I surprised?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No, I'm not surprised.
How come?
Because that's the standard. That's what we live by. That's, how we operate. And you got a lot of people on the defense that can make turnovers and make plays, whether it's a fumble, strip, sack, interception. Like, we can do it all.
See, Trey give me them vibes like, y'all know, everybody know in school it was a dude who was quiet, but you ain't want to mess with that dude right now. Some of them dudes be quiet and don't be like that, but Trey give me them vibes like, hey, man, hey, everybody just got it understood like, hey, that dude quiet, and then just don't bother the guy. Leave him be. Did you hear how he said, man, we built like that, we live by that. He letting you know that this is the standard of this defense from Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn let these young men be who they want to be. He enhances all of their talents and stuff like that, man. He don't have to worry about him doing all this crazy stuff. He let these players do what they do best, and that's why you get the best out of them. I love it, man. let me know if I pretty much analyzed Trayvon Diggs kind of how y'all do. Because I know some people probably felt this way but didn't know how to put it into words. But Trey feel like he one of them dudes that you just don't mess with, bro. Like he probably got a temper like that. You could just tell. He just don't bother nobody. Just leave him alone. Everybody in the classroom know just to leave that dude alone. But now, man, let's get into some of these discussions I got lined up for y'all. You know, hold on. That ain't the one. We got to do the trap recap first. Okay, now the trap recap of the football game, man. One thing that I noticed the most about the whole game was the complimentary football and the way that we dominated time of possession. That's different for us. Is that not different for us? Like, we're not used to playing smart football. I said this to HTM Sports, man. Shout out to my guy HTM. Like, we play, the way we playing now with Mike McCarthy, man, we playing like the dude on Madden that you don't want to play. The dude who's never going to do nothing wrong. He's just going to whoop your tail. He going to make you tap out into submission. That's it. Like this is what I love about it, man. A lot of our fans is getting up in arms and stuff. They mad because we ain't lighting up the scoreboard, but we kind of is. This is us lighting up the scoreboard on easy mode. We ain't even trying to go that crazy, sir. We lighting up the scoreboard by mistake. This is us playing conservative and still lighting up the scoreboard. So that's what I loved about it the most. We had the ball for 42 minutes, sir. 42 minutes of pain and horror. That's what that was. 42 minutes of horror. That's how you come and just dominate a football game. This is how you just beat them into submission till they don't want to play no more. They say no mas. They don't want no more. That's how you do it. You don't let up. You don't give them no type of, not an inkling of hope. You just continue to pound and beat them to submission. See, you don't want to give them no glimmer of hope. Just like Micah said, we don't want them to feel like they got confidence to play with us. No, we're not going to give you no type of momentum shift. We're not going to assist you at all. No oops to the ops, sir. None at all. None. Trap. This is adult grown men football. This is what this is. See, we ain't used to this. I ain't gonna lie, to a degree, I'm not used to it too. I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm used to us doing all this exciting stuff, and then what we do? We mess around and have a beautiful loss. That's what we have. We have a beautiful loss. These ain't beautiful losses no more. We're not gonna assist the opposition at all. We just gonna say, pass me a lighter.
Anybody get it?
That's what we gonna say.
Hey, yo, pass me a lighter. I'm trying to smoke me out.
We're not gonna assist the opposition at all. We gonna beat them into submission, and the way we playing, it seems like we're not gonna allow nobody else. Somebody gonna have to come in here and beat us, y'all. That's what's different. How many years that the Cowboys been beating themselves? Let me know. Somebody answer that question. Cause look, it's plenty games. Most of the games we lose, I felt like we beat ourselves. It never be like, man, I can't remember the last time I looked across the line of scrimmage and was like, man, that team was just better than us. I can't remember that. I cannot remember that game. Somebody help me out. When did y'all feel like, hey, them boys were just better than us? Now, every game we lose, it be like, man, if we would have only made the better play, if we wouldn't have made no dumb mistake, it always be us beating us. This is the difference between experienced play calling and us doing exactly what you're supposed to do. This is adult, grown man, responsible football. Trap. Look, that boy Kellen Moore had a beautiful loss, didn't he? He still ain't won over there. Them boys running up and down the field. Boom, 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 boom. It looks good, don't it? It's beautiful. Tupac with a mohawk. It's beautiful. They had the most attractive loss ever. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't care about all of those fake accolades and stuff. Do y'all still want to be saying we the number one offense? I guarantee you the Chargers probably about number 5 offense in the league right now. But how much does that help you when you taking L's? When you taking L after L? I'm good on that, bro. I'm good on that. I don't care how sexy the win is. Long as we win. Long as it's a W in that win column. Long as that win column go up. That's all that matters. That's what I'm telling you. That was adult football. That was one of the things that I noticed the most. And, you know, of course, we're going to get into some of these other topics, but in a holistic view, I like what I seen, how we dominated time of possession. 42 minutes to, I don't even know how many minutes they had the ball. It was just ridiculous. Like, I ain't never seen a lopsided stat like that. That was just different for me. But Mike McCarthy just showed you how you just come in and mentally, physically just dominate a football team. Just dominate a football team. That's how you do it. And, you know, a lot of people going to talk about the offense. We're going to get into the offense very shortly, but a lot of people want to talk about how much we did and how many times we didn't score. Think about this. If we got the advantage, if we already got our hands around these boys' throat, metaphorically, of course, you know. If I got my hand around your throat and I'm lifting you up in the air, I don't got to just do you super bad. I got you. So we ain't got to be risky about throwing super touchdowns and this and that. Man, Mike McCarthy was up here like, look, I'm finna put points on the board. I'm finna score another point. I'm finna score another point. He don't care about how the points come. All he thinking about is I'm finna get points so my defense can so you gonna have to run up on my defense. That's all Mike McCarthy thinking about. It don't matter how many points put up on the board, how many touchdowns. Now, of course, throughout the season, he gonna get better. He's gonna get better with scoring touchdowns because we gonna need it. But right now, when your defense playing like this, sir, just let your defense rock out and show the lead why they him.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
Look, a lot of them moments with Kellen Moore, we would have been doing some risky stuff for no reason, throwing the football. Now look, if we would have thrown the football in one of them situations, a tip ball happened, the ball fly out somebody's hand for no reason, it might not even be Dak's fault, and now you got a pick six. Now it's a whole different football game. This is why you don't do all of that. This is why you don't do all of that. This is why you don't give them no hope. You don't give the ops no oops. We're not going to assist them. You're going to have to come in here and beat these Cowboys. Back in the day, you used to can wait on the Cowboys to make mistakes. This is no longer them. This is a new day in Dallas, y'all. I'm telling you. It's a new day. Man, them smart teams like New England and stuff, they used to just sit up there and just wait on us to make a mistake. You ain't doing that these days. You're going to have to actually come into Dallas and beat the Cowboys. Now, we're not beating ourselves no more. That type of stuff is over. It's a whole new culture going on. Shout out to Tracy Hyde, sir. I appreciate you with the $9.99. He says, I was at the game yesterday. I've been to a gang of games, but yesterday was different. It was lit. There's something special in the air. FYI, that defense going crazy.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
It's a new day in Dallas, Mr. Lee Side. You know what I'm saying? That's why you in here. And congratulations on your new Dallas Cowboys tattoo, man. I heard you got stars all over your eyes now, you know what I'm saying? Then somebody told me you got the Dallas Cowboys tramp stamp over there too, man. You know what I'm saying? And hey, Eastside, I be trying to be cordial with you, you know what I'm saying? You done went and made an Eastside Hair Point 2.0. I gotta ask you something, man. I gotta ask you something.
Smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack.
I gotta ask you something, Eastside, cause you be tripping out sometime, man. I be trying to practice no violence, but I'ma have
Creeping on the cover, baby. Yeah. What's up, Curtis? I'm sick of you, Scotty.
I'ma have to put them paws on Lee's side, man. He coming up. Put them paws on you, man. Don't play with us, man. You know what it is. You the biggest fan. You the biggest Cowboy fan of them all, sir. You the biggest Cowboy fan of them all. We love you though, man. But you know, find something better to do with your time. But listen, now we get to talk about. Now I want to talk about the offense first. Now we talking about this complimentary offense that you seen. Now, a lot of people want us to run up and down the field just like Kellen Moore. They want to run up and down the field like Kellen Moore, and you see that has gotten him nowhere at all. He's not nowhere. He's got a 0 in the win column, y'all. And like I ain't just keep checking on him, but I have to compare the ideologies. You know what I'm saying? I'm not still harping on Kellen Moore. He's gone. I understand that, but I'm just showing y'all. I'm pointing out the differences. I'm putting emphasis on the differences. Y'all must see this. We don't want no more beautiful losses. We good with that. The most attractive losses in the world, that's what Kellen Moore does. Mike McCarthy, you going to get you some ugly wins. You going to get you some boring wins. But listen, we going to get some wins. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. Now listen, this right here lets you know if this was what? If this was important or not. Twitter world and all these other Cowboy haters, they going crazy, right? But listen, if you would have won a Super Bowl in the same fashion that we played, would you care? Let me know that. Would you care? Because I don't think you would. I think you'll be like, man, we just won a Super Bowl, y'all. We just won a Super Bowl, y'all. She said, I was, what you said, Miss Jackie? Sorry, landlord, I was one that CT? I don't know what you mean. Miss Jackie. But I appreciate you sliding in, ma'am. Let me know what you mean. Don't dodge me, landlord. JJ the Mime, I'm about sick of you, sir. Hey, I'm going to have to slide on you, too. You know what I'm saying? I told you the other day, you the talkingest mime I ever seen. You know what I'm saying? I thought mine's supposed to be quiet. You understand? Shit. I thought mine's supposed to be quiet, so you got to change your name. You know what I'm saying? If you come in here trolling me, you got to change your name. I'm sorry. Shit. But listen, this is basically, man, this is something we got to get used to. I see us Cowboy fans, we pretty much immature. We just immature fans, y'all. Let's just think about it. We immature. We used to doing all this pretty stuff when it was unnecessary. We wanna make the headlines. We want to do double reverses. You know what I'm saying? We want to do all this crazy stuff when it's unnecessary. Who cares about all this pretty stuff when you losing these games? Listen, we're not saying that Kellen Moore was not doing nothing right, because he did a lot of stuff right. But when it came to situational football, he wasn't doing it right. Why do we need the offense to be featured in a game where the defense is absolutely dominating? You don't need them to feature. You don't need the offense to feature, y'all. I know people still think Dak got something to prove. Dak ain't got to prove none of y'all. He ain't got to prove none of y'all. This is what y'all need to realize. Long as Dak Prescott stack up these wins and go make some success in the playoffs, he don't have to prove anything. I don't care nothing about his stats. I don't care about none of that, because he done did all that all these years amongst Kellen Moore with all these beautiful losses, and nobody gave him no kind of respect still. So now we don't care about that. We want the big trophy. We want to win it all. We want to seize everything. That's what we on. So I don't care about none of those statistical goals that we used to do. We used to be so happy about being the number one offense and all that goofy stuff, but that got us nowhere. Now we got somebody who know what he's doing and he's on a mission. He called plays with purpose. You seen this stuff. Put some respect on Big Mike, man. Put some respect on Big Mike Soprano, sir. And one more thing. You seen Dak Prescott leading the league in QBR. He's the top quarterback in QBR right now. And that's supposed to be the most accurate quarterback stat there is today. And he's leading the league. And how efficient was he? This man had 7 incompletions. But y'all still talking about a couple of passes that Dak Prescott missed on. Listen, Cowboy fans, I truly want to tell y'all, I know Dak Prescott is not perfect. No player is perfect. A lot of us, we never watch other football. We just only watch Cowboy football. So when Dak make a mistake, it's like he the only person in the world that makes mistakes. It's just not like that, y'all. So if you watch Patrick Mahomes, he missed players. He almost had an interception. He actually had an interception, and he had another pass where he threw it, almost threw another interception before. So like, he's supposed to be the standard, and it happens every game. You just got to watch more football. Some of the stuff they complain about with Dak Prescott be just normal old football. That right there lets me know that you a little too casual to be in this conversation. You up here complaining about Dak missing a pass and this man had 7 incompletions? What is going on with y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, Dak Prescott didn't go 38 for 38. You happy about that? Are you glad? Okay, congratulations, sir. Trap. But look at my predictions about the offense. What did I say? I said Dak Prescott to throw over 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. He had 255 with 2 touchdowns. I said CeeDee Lamb will go over the Central Mall. What CeeDee Lamb did? He had 143 yards. Trap. CD went absolutely ballistic. So, hey, man, this all I want y'all to know, man. Y'all got to understand the offense is still, this is the beginning point of the offense. This is the beginning point. We're not even halfway with the offense. Unfortunately, we let Kellen Moore rock out the first couple of years with Mike McCarthy. Just imagine if this was Mike McCarthy's third, fourth year in his own offense. You understand? So now we got to deal with the working out the kinks of this offense. Let Dak Prescott rock out more and more in this offense. You mean to tell me you have 7 incompletions and basically had the highest QBR in football. You getting the ball out super fast. The only reason you took a sack because you rolled out and tried to create something. That's nothing. You barely even getting touched. If you mean to tell me all of those good things he did is the starting point to this offense, y'all in trouble, sir. Trap. Against one of the better defenses in the league, they said before we came in the game, they said they were better than us. I remember that. They said they were better than us, if y'all don't remember. So, we did all that against one of the better defenses in the league. Also, we did that without Brandon Cooks, without your starting guard. Listen, this team is complete, and we are finna be completely dominant, and I can't wait to show y'all how we getting down. This is just the beginning for the Texas Colts offense. This is still a work in progress, sir. This is still a work in progress. Y'all don't really get it because we used to the glitz and glamour. If that game would have been with the old offense, sir, we probably would have had a tip ball that went for an interception because, our wide receiver core was subpar last year. The ball would have bounced off somebody's hand. The Jets probably would have had an easy pick 6 or something goofy. That's how you end up in dog fights when it's unnecessary. The teams that we beat, we gonna beat the crap out of them. The teams that's up to par against us, that's gonna be really some real stiff competition, we gonna beat them because we're not gonna make as many mistakes as they are. We're a talented team, and we gonna make you beat us, bro. I don't think I can ever say that about a Cowboys team, ever. We gonna make you beat us. Like, we're not gonna beat ourselves. How many years we been saying the Cowboys shooting themselves in the foot? This is adult football because we're not putting the ball at risk. We're not doing all that stuff. We're just saying, hey, simply kick a field goal, get more points on the board. That make them put pressure on their offense so our defense can go hunt. Hey, we would risk and try to score another touchdown, but screw it. Kick a field goal and let our defense hunt some more. So this is complimentary football at its finest, and I feel like the offense was just spectacular. Of course, you might have wanted a few more touchdowns, but I don't think it was the play calling necessarily. I think some of the execution was a little flawed. Dak mixed Ferguson in the back of the end zone one time. He missed CeeDee Lamb on that same play. He could have went to that way. So, it's just a little rust and a little execution problems. I wouldn't even necessarily say it was the play calling. If we would have executed the play better, we would have had a touchdown on a couple of those. So that's what I like about this, man. Mike McCarthy looked like he got this simple offense that's going to be super effective. That's what I love. One thing I noticed too, man, listen, how many dump offs Dak did that Tony Pollard just ran for like 15 yards for no reason? Dang, this is just a simple dump off and Tony just cooking. Just a simple dump off and Deuce just cooking. Like, this is the stuff that I love about this offense. It's either check down or touchdown in this Texas Colts offense, and that's some of the philosophies and principles from the old West Coast offense. So I love it, man. I think Dak is finna just be phenomenal, exceptional, all kind of 16-letter words with this offense under Mike McCarthy. I do. Trap. So now let's touch on the defense for a second. We already know this is Doomsday 2.0, man. This defense is him, Jones.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him, Jones, I'm him, Duncan.
The defense pretty much did what I said. I said, y'all know my score predictions was very close now. I'm not saying I got the crystal ball in here, but you know what I'm saying? It might be some kind of 8 ball or something in here, not that kind of 8-ball now. You know what I'm saying? Temper your expectations now. We're not talking about that kind of nefarious 8-ball. We just saying, you remember the 8-ball, you shake up and then it tell you something. I might have one of them because I was very close on my prediction. I said that the defense would get 3 interceptions. I was spot on, you know, point for landlord, you know. I said the defense would get 3. I said they'll get 7.5 sacks. I was absolutely wrong on that, you know. And then I said that Trayvon Diggs would get a pick 6. He got 1 pick. He didn't get the touchdown, though, but he did get an interception. And I said the score would be 37-9. The score was 30-10. So, hey, I was very close now. I was very close on my predictions. The game pretty much went the way I thought it would. The only thing, I expected Wilson to make a play. I expected Wilson to make a play, the wide receiver. But the only thing is I didn't expect him to take it to the house. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect him to take it to the house. That was just one of the only mistakes that Malik Hooker made of the day. You know, he missed that tackle. The dude is just very fast. It is what it is. But, you know, I've been kind of hard on Malik. I have to admit that. But Malik been playing ball lately. He showed a lot of range on that interception. So, hey, apologies to Mr. Malik Hooker, you know. Apologies. And, okay, look, this is something that people ain't going to talk about much, too. What y'all think about LVE, man? I seen him being a little too slow on one of the runs from Breece Hall, but that is Breece Hall, the dude fast. But did y'all see that hit LVE did? Oh. Trap. Man, LVE took that boy soul. He laid a hit on that boy. Like, he gonna feel that in the morning. A couple mornings, he gonna be aching about that. Because that boy, LVE, he put some pain on him then. I was like, oh, my God. Look, I thought they were finna have to carry him from up off that field. Get the smelling salt. Because, hey, LVE was not playing. But I think that's good. That's a good sign for us. Didn't see Mr. What's his name? I didn't see Clark that much, though. But I seen Hooker playing good. Hooker was making a lot of tackles. He make a lot of safe tackles that like the play might be gone for a touchdown. And Malik, he be the one that's making them tackles like, good job. He be saving a lot of big plays. No lie. Malik save a lot of plays, sir. So you gotta, if you pay attention to the film, you'll see what I mean. Like, it be a lot of plays that go unnoticed. It don't be the big flashy plays. But he absolutely shoots the gaps, and he saves a lot of these big-time runs and stuff. So, shout out to Malik Hooker, man. I owe you an apology so far this year. So, shout out to the guy. Trap. She said, Ms. Nisa said Clark was out there a little. I just don't remember him flashing too much. That's what it was. See, okay, HTM. I knew I went tripping. He said Clark only had 17 snaps. I guess, not Clark. I was talking about, Damone Clark. Yeah, you're right. Okay, what they gave Bell all his snaps? Bell done came and took them snaps from him? Dang, that's crazy. Hey, yeah, I did, Miss Lisa. She said, landlord, when you met Malik Hooker, you told him to get an interception for me. Yeah. Hey, Malik a cool dude too, man. Like, when you meet some of these dudes, you can't help but root for them a little bit. And they change your perspective once you get to talk to them and stuff like that, man. So, I'm glad Malik Hooker's showing up. It looks like he close to the old Malik now. Because that range he showed on that interception, that was different. Because that was one of my biggest critiques. Like, last year, it seemed like he was always like a step behind. But now, it looks like he's made that step up. So I can't wait to see what this defense do, man. I'm ecstatic about this defense. How about your boy Osa Odigizua though? Trap. Man, look, when I met Osa, sir, I ain't gonna lie. That dude is so big, man. That dude he's a beast, man. He look like a human bear. That dude is huge. So it just made me think like, man, this dude, he done got his weight up. It looked like he's on a mission to become a dominant force in his league. Like, and this dude is not fat. Osa is not fat. This dude is muscle. This dude is solid. So it's like, man, with him having some athleticism at that size, that's tough, man. I don't know who's gonna be able to deal with that, man. He gonna put a lot of stress on a lot of people, being that size, being that. Then he got that mindset too. If you look at that play he made, man, Osa did not stop. Osa was getting held. He was getting double teamed. This man still throwing people and relentlessly rushing the passer. Like, he looked like he got that mindset like Micah. And Micah spoke glowingly about him, too. He was like, man, Osa is a beast. He said Osa is one of them dudes that'll go lift after the game. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of people think that the character of these players be like, it's like cap or something, or it don't matter. But listen, the reason why a lot of these players like Micah and some of these other players talk about the character of the guy, because when you talk about the character, that means that he's going to consistently be able to do this type of stuff. When you talk about the character, it's like, okay, I know him. I know what kind of guy he is, so I know he's going to be in the practice facility earlier than everybody. I know he going to do this every day. I know he going to go hard every day. All of that is character trait stuff. And the only way you can become a great player is with those kind of traits. You're going to need those type of character traits to become a great player. You can't have it no other way. That's why you see a lot of players with a lot of talent, but they don't get to that great level because they don't have those type of character traits. That's why. That's why you hear players like Micah Parsons like, man, that dude is like this. They start speaking to the player character because you need that character if you want to become one of the great players in the league. Talent alone won't get it though. You need those attributes. So they talking very highly about Osa, and you seen it looks like he's taking a huge leap from year 1 to year 2. And he's coming after the passer going relentlessly crazy. I love it. But of course, you know, before we end the show, because I got to get up out of here, I got a meeting to go to today. Unfortunately, they want to hate me out today. They want to hate me out. But that boy Micah Parsons, sir. Micah Parsons, this dude might be the best player in the league for real. This dude look like he might be the best player in the league. Not best defensive player. He might be the best player. Man, Micah got to the point where he just started toying with these dudes. Did y'all see him like he just doing a crossover, like sitting up there just playing with these dudes, just baiting these dudes? I just don't understand how lucky we got with just drafting Micah Parsons at the position we did, man. That dude is a franchise-changing talent. He's going to go down as one of those ones. And you hear Trayvon say, hey, man, he's a GOAT. They already calling him the GOAT. Your team move a little different when you got a player like him on the side of you. You move a little different. You feel a little different. You understand that you always going to have a chance. When it's time to make that big play, you're going to feel like he's going to make it. And that's what you need coming into a big-time game, a playoff game. You need that kind of faith in your players. You do. He said he lived here at the Star. Fresh King said, yeah, man, he there. He there. And that right there, that kind of character lets you know that these dudes are not playing around. They are not playing around. You can't be great without having a great work ethic and stuff like that. You just can't do it. If you listen to people like Kobe and Michael, they gonna tell you your mind is most of the hard work right there. It's your mindset. And you can't be relentlessly practicing and getting better day in and day out without the right mindset. So these guys got it. Micah Parsons is a catalyst. Dak Prescott is a catalyst. We got a lot of leadership in this room. And, man, listen, I feel like this is finna go down as a legendary special type year, man. So I'm excited about these boys, man. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't let them do it. Because they don't want to see you happy. They don't. They don't want to see you thrilled about your team. The first thing they going to say when they see you happy is, oh, y'all ain't played nobody. Y'all ain't played nobody. This is why you don't pay them no mind, because you know what your team is doing. This is the right way you're supposed to beat the crap out of people. You don't supposed to let them have no type of faith in them being your competition. You're supposed to destroy them and tap them out into submission and do what the motto for the whole year is: seize everything, man. That's how we are. But man, I'ma have to go ahead and slide like the cat do. But you know, I just want y'all to know, man, we out here, man. It's time. It's time. It's a new day in Dallas. And you know, this is Mr. Eastside when the Cowboys play. This is him.
But at the same time, I'm like, bro, Cowboys supposed to be playing tonight. What the is going on? I got my hat on. I got my jersey on. I got my forces on. I got my swag on. I done prayed to my Jesus. Everything, won't it?
Man,
I'm like, boy, Dak Prescott got to take it home tonight.
The biggest Cowboys fan that ever was and that ever will be, man. Shout out to Double R with the $2 super on the way out, man. I appreciate everybody, man. Make sure y'all share this content, like this content, support this content, because y'all know I'm trying to do great things. I'm trying to be great, and I'm trying to show y'all how consistent we can be and how great we can be, especially with y'all help, man. We could take this to another level, man. But I appreciate all the love and support. Y'all make sure y'all share, like, and do all that good stuff, man. And they hate us because they ain't us, and we are the greatest, man. And we 2-0. So don't forget that. We 2-0. Unlike y'all. Unlike the ops.
Money.
How many wins
in my hand?
Let me know.
Yeah. And this is greatness defined. Every line is divine. Verses boggle your mind. And every song, man, I swear it just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. I don't know why they so obsessed with mine. I'm all they think about. Go in they house, they probably got my pics in a shrine. Damn, I never let these play me. They see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD. I know my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky and confident that humble ain't for me. Lord, help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I never paid attention to what most to say. Their words are unimportant like prepositional phrase. They wanna see me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the phoenix. Show these people I'm great enough. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. Well, take a seat, I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, and gotta see you make it. Show 'em all you the greatest. I'm the great young poet, got flow flowing, it's mind blowing. I'm flamboyant when brainstorming, it's fair warning. For my opponents that will be mourning before the morning. Every beat I eat and destroy it, that's what the fans wanted. The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping. Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming and y'all microscopic. I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet. Custom pics I'm cropping, be masterpieces, they photoshopping. I'm from the bottom, assembled by the avenue, so I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These niggas ain't half as cool, I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth, these niggas know that I kill it. These are God level lyrics, I should be on Mount Olympus. My music therapeutic to the real spirit, like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody messing with me, I'm the great. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. Well, take a seat, I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you'll need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, let the doubters see you make it, and show 'em all you the greatest. I'm the greatest.
And not only am I the greatest, we are the greatest. You know them haters hate us because they ain't us. You know them haters want to try to suppress our success, but nevertheless, we pass every single test with flying colors like no other. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.